My flight training started in 2012, and I was soon going to need my own aircraft. That quest began in earnest. A possible suitable aircraft was located, but it was all the way down in Victoria, Popunka of all places. Where is that? The microlight I intended to purchase was owned and operated by the late Steve Ruffles of Eagle Flying School. To many, he was well known for microlighting and hang gliding, and for being a nice guy. Unfortunately, he passed away in late 2012, shortly after I purchased the trike. We also had the pleasure of meeting Steve's wife Lisa and Alan, Steve's father-in-law. A plan was made to hitch my flying instructor's trailer to my car, which as yet didn't even have a tow bar, and drag it 1,700 kilometres south. We had booked accommodation in Bright, a very popular Victorian summer tourist spot not far from Popunka, and planned to arrive at 9 p.m, some 20 hours after our Queensland departure. The timing on this trip was planned like the accuracy of a Swiss watch. It also probably came from flight training that I'd already experienced. Departure day came on the 30th of August 2012. We travelled right through the very early morning, avoiding the busier daytime traffic, with rest stops along the way. We were only stopping for morning and afternoon tea and meal breaks, fuel, and of course to pee. There would be no sleep, only driver changes. It was a lot of fun and enjoyed by both myself and my friend Kevin. I had never before in my life driven so far in one short space of time. We arrived into Bright as planned and got the sleep we needed. Well, most of it anyway. The next morning, so as not to waste any time, we were up and off to the local Popunka airfield to see the trike for the first time in the flesh. There we met Alan. He took the time to familiarise me with the aircraft, an airborne XT912 Tourer. It was in great condition, considering it has 1150 hours. I was excited, of course, but also had to be sensible. How do you do that with all this toy buying emotion? After all, we had also just driven 1,700 kilometres for this. Now of course, you don't buy an aircraft without first test flying it, do you? My flight training hours amounted to all of 6. Still a student, so of course I would need to be accompanied by an instructor. Alan said there would not be an opportunity to test fly for a couple of days due to the weather being unsuitable in the mountains at the moment. This gave Kevin and I the opportunity to relax with a chance to look around the area and take in the sights and scenery. But we weren't planning a swim in the Ovens River. It is after all spring and the water very cold from the melting snow. And we are acclimated to the warmth of Queensland. In the next video, come aboard the flight that still ranks as one of my best ever. I shall never forget. This was a special time. Feeling nostalgic, I recently phoned Alan to say hello and catch up for the first time since buying the trike. He is still flying and doing well. I certainly hope you enjoyed that for a bit of fun. It is actually nearly all true. This is CrayonBox, over and out. Until next time, do it right now. Like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. You will continue to enable bigger future CrayonBox adventures. Don't miss what happens next. Have you subscribed? Thank you.